My name is Juan. In this video, you will learn how to make it possible to write Python scripts that call into your C++ application or library. The necessary glue between C++ and Python is called bindings. One of the solutions for this is the library pybind11, which I present in this video. Let's say we have a big library written in C++. In my particular case, this library was Eigen, which I was using to solve some complex simulation algorithms. However, each time I needed to change the simulation parameters, I had to modify the C++ code, recompile, and execute again. This took a big amount of time and was difficult to track changes. Instead of doing that, I exposed my simulation parameters to Python, and I created some Python scripts which calls the C++ code. This way, it was easy and fast to test different simulations, storing the ones that I liked as a Python script. I did this using pybind11. Now, we create a CMake project. In this project, we have a shared library, bindlib, with two sources. Don't worry about their content, we will see that later. In order to create a Python module with pybind11, first we need to find the package. Once we have it, we can create a new module and link our library to it. Let's compile it and see what it generates. We now have two shared libraries, our original library and a Python module created by pybind11. This first example, our library, contains two free functions, which prints some content to the terminal. Let's bind these functions to our Python module. To do so, we add two new definitions to the module, give them proper names, bind the C++ functions to them. Now, in a Python script, we can import our new Python module and call the functions we have just defined. This executes the C++ code, and we get the output on screen. With pybind11, we can also bind classes. We add a base class animal with a virtual function, which we implement in two derived classes, cat and dog. In our Python module, we add a new class definition for animal, with a constructor and a method for the virtual function. We also bind the derived classes cat and dog. In the Python script, we can create an animal, a cat, or a dog. Each of them call the proper C++ method, as shown in the example. Finally, we can also implement the virtual class directly in Python. To do so, we implement a trampoline class and add a new definition to our module. In our Python script, we can now implement new animals, like this tag. For testing purposes, let's add a free function in our module, which calls the speak method of an animal. Now, we can pass a C++ cat, a C++ dog, or a Python duck, and they all call the proper functions. In this video, we introduce PyBind 11 and show some examples using it. If you want to find more information, check the description and leave your comments below.